Hi, you guys. In this lesson, I want to talk about something a lot of autism moms struggle with: building a life that supports you too. Because when you've been in survival mode for a long time, your entire life can start revolving around taking care of everyone else while completely neglecting yourself. And after a while, burnout becomes your normal. You get used to being exhausted, you get used to carrying everything, you get used to functioning on empty, but living like that long term is not sustainable. One of the biggest things that helped me realize I needed to change is understanding this. I couldn't continue pouring from an empty cup forever. At some point, something has to support you too. And support doesn't always mean huge life changes. Sometimes it looks like creating systems that reduce stress and make daily life feel more manageable. That might mean simplifying routines, asking for help more often, creating boundaries, lowering realistic expectations, or stopping the pressure to do everything perfectly. A lot of autism moms feel like they have to carry everything alone, but you were never meant to do this completely alone. And I always want to talk about guilt. I'm sorry. I also want to talk about guilt for a second because many moms feel guilty anytime they rest, slow down, or prioritize themselves. But resting does not make you lazy. Taking care of yourself does not make you selfish. You matter too. And honestly, when you're constantly depleted, it affects everything: your patience, emotions, energy, relationships, and your overall mental health. And that's why creating support systems matters. And support can be small. It could be meal prepping simple foods, using visual schedules, creating quieter moments during the day, asking your family for help, saying no more often, that's huge, or giving yourself permission to stop over committing. That one was really hard for me, especially. Little systems create big relief over time. And I also want you to stop chasing perfection. Your home does not need to look perfect. You do not need to do everything perfectly. You don't need to constantly prove that you're handling it. Your peace is more important than perfection. The goal is to not become the perfect autism mom. The goal is creating a life that feels more sustainable emotionally and mentally, a life where you are supported too. And in the next lesson, we are going to talk about reconnecting with yourself again outside of caregiving and burnt out. I look forward to seeing you then.